Hey everyone, it's Kyle. This is my super important update. I just had the IUI done this morning, so I wanted to get on here and update you guys the day that I had it done, just so I'm not leaving anything out or forgetting any details. And it's just really important for me to get across, you know, everything I went through, so if someone else is going through a similar experience, they have something to like back it up on, and just hearing of other people's experiences has always helped me get through things, so I feel like that's what I want to do for you guys. Okay, so I had the IUI done this morning at, well, Chris had gone in at 8:30, made his deposit, and then Chris and I went out to get something to eat for breakfast. Then I had gone back in at 10, and at this point, honestly, I was so nauseated. I was so nauseous, and I really don't feel like it was because of anything I ate. I felt so nauseous, primarily what I think is because of ovulation. I was put on Clomid this cycle, as you guys know. It was days 3 through 7, and normally without medication during ovulation, I feel a little bit of cramping. I feel a little tiny bit nauseous. Nothing I could even, you know, compare this to. But Clomid has made everything so much more intensified. Sorry about the dog barking. The ovulation itself has been pretty painful for me. I feel a lot more cramping, and the nausea this morning was awful. And I honestly, I feel like the nerves probably made it even worse because, yeah, I was super nervous. I mean, this is something you've been praying about, you've been discussing with your husband, you've been discussing with your parents, with your friends, with your siblings, and so much is riding on this. You pay all of this money for something that may or may not work, and there's a lot of emotion behind it, but mostly for me, I was so nervous. And the doctor saw it written all over my face. When I got back there, she said I looked so nervous and I should just relax because it was a painless procedure, which that kind of did ease my mind a little bit when she said that. But I'm going to tell you guys right now, this was not a painless procedure for me. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the worst pain I've ever felt in my life, I would say that this procedure was probably like a 4. The procedure was so fast that it was surreal. You know, everything was leading up to this moment, months and months, and just so many thoughts and so many prayers go into this moment, and it was literally like, okay, you're done. Like, I don't know. That, to me, is still surreal how fast it happened. But, so yeah, they tilt you up. It's like any other OBGYN appointment. You go in, you're in the stirrups. They insert the catheter, which I feel like caused me the most discomfort. It was a lot of pinching, but then the injection of the semen, I felt like that's when the cramping came on. And I want to compare this to the HSG test I had done. It just wasn't as intense, and it wasn't as long. Like, as soon as I felt like, oh my god, this is going to be so painful, it was completely over. So that was awesome. But after that, she did the ultrasound, which she just looks at where the sperm is compared to like where the egg is at, and if it was like deposited in a good place or not. So the ultrasound didn't hurt. It was just an internal ultrasound. Like, I've had, what, 3 of them done now, and she said everything looked good. Everything looked like it was in our favor, and I asked if she could see where the egg was, and she said that yes, she saw 2 of them, which still makes me like, as soon as she said 2 eggs, I looked at Chris and he looked at me, and we kind of giggled because multiple scares the crap out of both of us. Twins doesn't necessarily scare me. It's just surreal to go from, I don't know, that it's definitely a possibility that it could happen. So anyway, besides that procedure that was completely done, they tilt you up. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. I was practically upside down. It's the entire chair moves, and you go from like a laying position, like with your feet up like this way, to completely, like, I would say like this, and then your head's like back here for a half hour. I honestly, if Chris wasn't there, I don't know what I would have done. I would have gone stir crazy, but I had my iPhone, so I was playing games with him and talking to him, but your neck starts to hurt because, like, all of your blood is rushing to your head. I wouldn't have done it either way, like, without doing that. If it was up to me where if I had that procedure done and they said, okay, you can get up and leave or you can lay here for a while, I obviously would have laid there, but yeah, a half hour upside down wasn't what I was expecting at all. So after that was done, it was time for us to go home. She actually called in a prescription for me that I'm going to pick up tomorrow. It's called Prometrium, and I haven't even Googled it yet. I know it raises my progesterone levels, and then next Monday I'm going to go in and get blood work done. She's going to check the progesterone levels, and from there she'll see if she wants me to up the Prometrium or stay at like 1 pill a day. I feel like I'm missing something. So we didn't get that filled today. I was supposed to, but we went to Target, and we sat there and sat there and sat there, and they said that they never got a phone call from the fertility clinic, which really irked me. So we ended up leaving. I had called the fertility clinic like 7 times and left 7 messages by this point, and of course, like 2 minutes after Chris and I get home, we get a phone call from Target saying they had a voicemail all along and they apologize, but they don't even have it there anyway. So they have to order it, which I will be back there for tomorrow, and the doctor said that's fine if I take it tomorrow instead of tonight. So how I'm feeling now, honestly, like I said, the Clomid that I took this month has intensified everything for me, especially ovulation. Like, usually I feel a little bit nauseous, I feel a little bit crampy, sometimes, you know, headaches or whatever. Ovulation, like, there's so many hormones running through your body at once, and I feel like this Clomid has just completely intensified that for me. Like I said this morning, I was really, really nauseated, and I am so tender right now from the outside. Like, I can't even press on, well, I'm doing it right now. When, like, you press on the outside of your pelvis, it feels tender to me. I usually have the dogs come lay on me, and today, like, I just couldn't have them on me. Like, I just felt like it was too much. So that's really the only thing I'm feeling. Besides, I'm completely exhausted, and I feel like that's just from the nerves of, you know, all the emotions you feel going into something like this. But I've been resting all day. I've been, you know, just relaxing, enjoying myself, watching a lot of TV, playing games, and just kind of enjoying this day off. Chris also took off with me, so it was really nice to have him with me and just have this day for us. So that's where I'm at. Sorry this video is so long, but I'm really excited. I'm hopeful. I feel like if I just stay positive, positive things will happen for me. I obviously know it's a possibility that this might not work for us, but at the same time, I don't want to get any negative thoughts into my head right now. I'm just putting all my faith into God that He's going to lead me down the path that I'm supposed to. And with that, I just feel like all the weight has been lifted off of me. I've done what I could, and I'm just going to ride out this wave and just be grateful for everything that I have right now. So I feel like I can breathe now. I guess my next update will be in 15 to 16 days with either a positive pregnancy test or a not so happy video. Alright, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.